because I'm really like one out from the last couple of games, days, and my bad sleep from last night. I have like butterfingers. It's so hard for me not to drop all these water glasses. I have to focus.
You did a good job.
So hard.
Alright, well, almost an early kill on Matt off the top of the Shine.
Right into it.
Tyler playing Peach.
I definitely think you want to strike Yoshi's story as
Peach and Jigs. I have no idea how they ended up
in
here.
my opinion, it's like, well, okay, they wanted to capitalize on Peach, right? They definitely acknowledged Peach down smash when they didn't strike the stage. That is disrespectful. You're probably not going to win this game. Like, you're going to have the chance to, like, win this game with Peach down smash, right? Things like that.
It definitely
does a lot of work, right?
Peach down smash is pretty good.
But you need to be able to get that to work anyway. Like, you need to be able, like, so you don't need Yoshi's story to get it. You are losing so much in terms of how long you're going to survive. Spaceys get edge guarded a lot more than Puff and Peach, you know? That doesn't matter as much on this stage if you're killing them, like, early. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, if the stock is less percent, so killing early is less percent you're saving. And,
wow,
it does depend. So our red team does not want to get too distant here from each other.
Oh, Randall.
I'd like to mention, so this is losers semi-finals?
Quarters.
Semi-finals?
5 semis?
Definitely semi-finals.
Alright.
And,
yeah, my bad.
On the other side of the bracket, this, so you didn't see it, but this Jigs and this Peach, Matt G and Tyler defeated Fess and Scalarex.
What hero?
Which is an upset for sure in my books.
Really?
Fess is God and so is Scalarex.
Alrighty.
Scalarex should just have all the money for doing lots of multi-shines. Lots of like very useless multi-shines. Nice wave.
He spooked him. He definitely spooked him.
Yeah, no, that's the spook. Jigglypuff like becomes a ghost instead of a Pokemon. And
he wasn't prepared for it, and he got rested.
Yeah, he phased through him. Okay, that was a really good pound.
Oh. I was running in and holding shield for a couple seconds. It worked out, but very easily.
Okay, so what these guys need to realize against a double floaty team, Fox is very potent on the ground. Think of all the things Fox does in the singles matchups. He runs along the ground. He looks for grab. He looks for up smash. And he destroys both of these characters with dash dance. You want to let him do that. What does Falco do in these matchups? Down air is very good. That is what I will say about Falco in these matchups. He does some other things. Down air is really good. So where can you use down air? In the air. And where's it effective, you know, when your opponent below you?
Coming down.
It kind of like, look, if you down air on the platform, if you hold the platform with Falco, every time your teammate is kind of like trying to take center stage, you won't get in each other's way. You'll tessellate and you'll have good options available. They're not taking that opportunity. But look, that was Yoshi's story. What you just saw was very much Yoshi's story, as opposed to, you know,
Dreamland
perhaps FD or Battlefield, which are the other two alternatives they probably could have gone to.
And perhaps, I'm not sure what they decided to strike to end up here.
Maybe not let a team that has Jigglypuff on it go to Dreamland. So we've struck Dreamland as Fox Puff before in the past.
Okay.
But after watching some sets, you know, studying a bit more and getting familiar with some things, I'm like pretty confident that there's a lot of player preference things you can do with stages. That's fine. Like, that's why no one's really ever wrong when they pick stages. There's a lot of player preferences and ideas that people have. And I think if you have Jigs on your team, Dreamland is your best stage. And I think that's
hard.
I think there's a full stop after that. Like, it's so good.
It's really good for Puff, as it turns out.
And here we go on Dreamland. It's very obviously the best stage with Peach as well, of course. Like,
and that last one was fairly close, so we'll see if they can win this one on a stage that was probably much better for their team. But then again, every stage is not pretty good for Fox.
Yeah, every stage is pretty good for Fox. It'll be interesting to see how Macky plays. Obviously, it'll mean a lot, right? Miles has, as a Fox player in this double set, has so much work to do. I don't believe both floaties should ever both go up to cover a kill. I don't think that's helpful. I think someone needs to look after both of you. The person on stage is like the Nana, the auntie, playing Grandma Gaming, not going off stage, but making sure everyone's like well fed and that Fox doesn't come and kill you.
I feel like they could have had that edge guard on Miles fairly, like they had that deal sealed, but maybe they were lacking some team communication or something. Like with Tyler holding the ledge.
Down's throw is the worst throw to do if you grab your team. It throws for so long. It's kind of like holding them, like just being like, come hit us. I would say they're winning, judging by. Oh, that's so terrible. I told you about the butterfingers. I hope that dries before I have to stand up.
That's rough, dude.
Rough. Yeah, so the stocks for Peach and Puff, because they're not really going to get gimped, you know? The high percent, if they're at high percent, spaces are at high percent. At like mid percent, it's kind of even still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to live.
Tyler makes his way back on stage. That's about the third time this match he's managed to hit Miles with the umbrella coming back. I think Miles was a bit weak in the edge guarding Peach game.
Yeah, definitely inexperienced against Peach. Both of these spacey players. So no secret. But both of them being like a little bit better than Tyler, I think. So
let's see how that works out. This one is fairly even. I think it's pretty fair to say this one's more even than the Yoshi's game.
Yeah. This is more. I think that they can definitely win on Dreamland. And if they lose here, they should definitely go back.
Yeah.
One thing that I've been wanting to point out. See, Miles is always dash dancing right next to Macky when Macky's in front. Miles obviously wants to take point and have Macky behind him. I don't believe that's correct. I believe Falco's auto-cancel back air on the edge is so good, and with Fox controlling the center, like, if someone's off stage, Falco can auto-cancel back air and kind of force them off and get a kill even if someone's near the ledge. And Fox dash dancing can zone someone out.
Yeah.
If you swap positions, both of them are worse at that. Falco is bad at stopping you from jumping over him compared to Fox. And
they're in a rough spot. If they can get these 2 kills, it's definitely doable.
Yeah, they want to get them first, Peach. Despite what I said before, Peach's percent now is, only going to get worse and it's not looking good. Nice. I'd love to see Puff grab some turnips and throw them.
That'd be pretty cool.
You can do
a
lot with
close
that.
game.
Oh,
man. Off stage, but it managed to sneak
Macky does not convert that into a kill. Tyler covers the whole ground plane. Macky knew that. Macky should have known that a back air would have ended. Oh, that forward was nearly it. I'm not liking these rests at all from Macky. They lack setup, unfortunately.
And Machi's gone for a lot of rests and only hit, I think, maybe one, if at all, this entire set.
I definitely don't recall any being hit in this game. But,
that was very...
See, okay, so raw rest is really good to be able to do, and it can be easy. But let's talk about rests that use a setup. So rests that use a setup, that's the game.
There we go.
They got the kills, and there's more games, obviously, best of 5.
After they go back to Dreamland.
I think that's a really good choice.
I reckon it worked out for them. That game seemed a lot closer.
So one thing that I believe about Jigglypuff and Doubles, so there's rest setups and like grab and up tilt.
Yep.
And auto cancel neutral to an extent, and some of the weak aerials. There's ways to telegraph that you're kind of setting this up, and like it looks like you're trying to set up rest, When you roll behind someone and up tilt, and like they can't punish it because of the teammate or whatever, they know you wanted a rest out of that situation, even if you don't get it. It's good that they know you wanted a rest, because then you cannot go for it next time on these things. If you're going for raw rest, it's not really something they can read that well, like unless you're running into it at the same time. But it's always got to do with like specific situations when you try and like get that. Like even waiting for a roll and then just resting when they roll into you, that counts as like a setup for you're waiting for something.
Yeah, trying to scare them into the roll.
Yeah, because if you can make them scared of rest, that is so good. Like,
that's good.
You can just do fast fall back airs and stuff instead every time. Like it looks like you could do a roll rest or something instead, or like a jump neutral. So yeah, I really like the value of relying on a setup. And obviously you can still mask your setup, so you can hard read it, and stuff like that, and get a punish from your teammate to guarantee it as well sometimes. But just, I do not rate raw rest attempts from Macky at all. I don't think they don't achieve anything when they miss, and that's a problem.
And I feel like they've been missing enough that they're not necessarily like serving their use as like a piece on the board. Like I have rest, that's something I can do.
Yeah,
It's something I don't think they're fearing that G's
they've
rest
not been
at the moment.
pivotal at all. Another thing, Peach is not very good at saving Jig's from rest because she cannot traverse two space animals from like a stage distance away.
Yeah.
Fox can. Fox has ways of doing things like that. Not always, obviously, but running crouch jab
Yep.
or dash attack saves Jigglypuff. Peach is much more hard pressed and has much more lag on similar moves to do this. So that means as a Jigglypuff, you have to be better at resting. Some good lasers for the second round was really not really necessary. I don't disagree with it though. Every time you hit the Fox again, it confuses the opponent.
It's good. So Miles, all Miles needs to do is hold up and press B until he's moving.
I mean, the fact that he could still hit Macky meant that Macky was still in a bad spot, right? A B above the ledge is not as safe as a low one.
True.
I mean, well, DonB. Yeah. But what I would have liked to see is after Macky got hit by the first one, to have the presence of mind, knowing he got hit, know that this is very good. Fast fall and get a sweet spot up here from below.
That would be very much a
very
smart guy move.
Very smooth. Fast falling right after you get hit by that laser. That's
tricky.
That's that's tricky, and that's like
especially
the real option.
Going into the up B, sweet spotting, and not dying at any point.
If you get hit by the laser and don't fast fall, and then you just like up B again, it's kind of
sort of just like in a bad zone.
You're still in the bad zone. Exactly.
Against two floaties, they can come get you. Maybe not in that situation, but in general, they can come get you.
Nice back air. Peach not dying. See if this was Yoshi, she'd be mega dead. Mega dead. But gets the kill anyway here, and it's not looking good for our up-and-comers.
Definitely looking rough. Well, finally lands a rest, and
punish
on his last stock of the game, maybe not a good decision.
Like, it's very hard to win from this point. I don't disagree with the rest, and you know, you've got Peach to save you, so I definitely wouldn't say it's a bad decision. I'd say Tyler probably could have saved him, to be honest. Like, if he realized what was at stake in terms of wanting to try and win. But that'll do it.
That'll do it. Goes to DonB and Macky.
Now we got losers finals. Yep. Yeah, losers finals now. Skeleton and SD versus Mac Attack and DonB, and this is going to be a close set.
It's going to be a good set.
Either way.
I'm looking forward to this one. Should be exciting.
And I am too tired to commentate it. Oh my goodness.
Feeling fairly similar. Gotta keep spirits high.
I need food.
I also need food.
I ate a whole KFC meal and I need food.
Are we all dead? We're all dead. You're dead. You're dead. We're all dead.
I think after this doubles ends, because there's a little break before melee, right? Single start's already started.
Melee singles have started.
Haha. Might get DQ'd. I need
I'm
food,
sure you're
though.
saying something, what's it? That's good. That's really good to hear. I'm happy to hear how behind we are.
That's not surprising. This is a very hard event to run. This event is I would call it ambitious.
I'd say there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
This is an ambitious event. The schedule is a very ambitious one.
The amount of CRTs that showed up, not very ambitious.
Not as ambitious as the tournament organizers.
True.
No contact.